Alrighty guys, finally we are underway just before the bounce, and yeah, some big drama just before the first bounce here. Nick Dacos, the late out, which is huge news in the end. I'm going to have to readjust my thing here for the size because Ed Allen's come in. There's an extra player on the sheet there for Collingwood. So make it a little bit bigger. Let's just do the other one as well. Alrighty, here we go though. So a very interesting last minute selection news there. Nick Dacos not playing tonight. So huge news to finish up the end of the lead up to round 4. So here we are, round 4, Collingwood versus Brisbane, and with Nick Dacos now out, it's going to be a weird one. I'll take these out. I've had some technical difficulties just before we get underway, and look who it is out the middle. It's the other one of the brothers. It's Will Ashcroft first out of the middle, straight to Rayner. Oh, absolute jumble here. There's Lohman straight away into the action. Welcome to the stream, everyone. Watch along Thursday night footy, AFL fantasy on the screen with me. And yeah, Nick Dacos at the top of the ladder right now, but it won't be that way for very long because he is not playing. And in the first 40 seconds, Brisbane gets a goal. So that could be how it's going to be tonight after, yeah, huge news just before the bounce. But that was, who was that? Was that Draper? Straight down to Ashcroft and then straight to Rayner and Lohman straight away. Quickly clearance. That was very nice. Very textbook stuff there by the Lions, and Lohman. A very nice mark and a good snap to finish it off. But yeah, no, let's see who we got tonight. I guess it's all going to be on the other Dacos brother now, Josh, who's not bad himself. But could be one-way traffic for Brisbane at home tonight. There's Draper in the middle. Dunkley. Sidebottom gets it though. He could be busy. He's been winding the clock back. Crisp walks around Berry. Ashcroft gets another. Lohman, I don't know if that was a handball. Gets it across to Rayner. Logan Morris out the back. That was nice. Oh, Lohman taken high by Quaynor. So -3 for Quaynor. And Brisbane getting busy early. I want to spruik this one on the socials. Well, there's another attempt for Lohman. So Lohman could have 2 in a few minutes into the game. Oh, Lohman, 2 in less than 2 minutes for the Lions. So quick start here. Let's see how this one's going. Yeah, no, Nick Dacos, last minute out. Crazy, crazy stuff. So is Ed Allen's come in for him? And yeah, there's going to be some interesting names in the middle now. It almost feels like it's going to be Ned Long leading the midfield, or maybe, yeah, Crisp, Sidebottom. Who else is getting in the middle tonight? Jacos, maybe. He's back on the kick-ins. Brisbane already taken some dominance into this one. 2 minutes in, Lohman's on 22. Goodness. Neil getting tackled by Long. Zorko in the middle, but it goes to side bum. Fletcher off halfback. Gets it across to Neil. He's 22. Gallop for Brisbane is down back. Kicks it to Wilmot. And the Lions doing what they want right now. Just junking around in the back half. Not a good kick though. Howe intercepts. And Collingwood coming back. Shocking kick. Shocking kick by Maynard. So Fletcher getting a bit of junk early in the back half. And Bruce Reville gets it. They're just hanging out there. That's not a good kick. Oh, Sullivan's done well. McStay for an easy goal. Oh, that was silly. They were just taking their sweet time. Oh, and the stats have gone mental too. Give me a sec. So Collingwood with a quick rebound goal. So Bruce Reville giving away a bit of a lazy kick, you might say, into the middle. Just didn't quite think it through. And Sullivan, very well, to give it off to McStay for a goal. So Collingwood get a quick one. So Pies getting it out of the middle now. DeGoey tackled by Coleman though, and off the lines go Bailey with a shocking kick. Shocking kick. Was that Frampton? That was a great kick. Hayes, little chip. Don't know if that was 15. Lipinski across to DeGoey. And it's not a great inside 50. Oh, out of bounds. So Lions, yeah, haven't been great to start the season so far. It's just been, I mean, they got the win last week against St Kilda, but they were 0-2 before that. And yeah, it's quite a good matchup today until maybe Nick Dacos was laid out. So Ed Allen on the field. Fletcher gets tackled and holding the ball. So McStay again. So McStay going for the Pies second and his second. Ooh, he's got it. So McStay gets the Pies even back up, and goodness, yeah, he's gotten straight to the top of the leaderboard for for points. 2 goals, couple of frees, or 1 free, and a little dribble kick. That's it. Oh. Yeah, even game now. I thought it was going to be a quick blowout to start, but a couple of quick Pies goals. Fort gets it out to Berry to Neil. Up to Bailey. Zorko, huge kick. Did he touch it? No one touched it. Goes through the middle. Howe is pleading with the umpire. And who was that trying to mark that? That was 23. Oh, it was Charlie. Charlie's down. So Zorko gets that goal, though, that running goal. And it takes him up to 12. So quick starts here for a few Lions. And McStay leading the way for the Pies. But yeah, a couple of Lions up to 20 already. Bailey up to 20 with 4 disposals and 3 marks already. Chaining it together well with Zach Bailey. Will Ashcroft gets the free from the middle. Houston gets a mark. Nice. Houston's been good. Houston had an off year last year. Back to it now, hopefully. Good kick out wide. Steele to DeGoey. So Steele, Rowan Steele. Few Pies fans are pretty keen on him. Allen chaining it. Not a good handball. Lions take that away. Oh no, Ashcroft's given. Oh wow, Ashcroft passed it to the back of a teammate and then took it straight back. Ooh, Hayes. Few Pies gonna have to step up today. Hayes, Allen, few names in. You guys looking to prove themselves? Rayner getting wrapped up. Couple of Pies tackling. Derek Joyce there on 12 for the Lions, just gone up again. Ashcroft had a nice bit of play there. Got about 3 or 4 disposals in a row. Dunkley gets tackled by Quaynor. So Dunkley needs to kick on a bit. And Charlie looks sore. Charlie Cameron looks very sore on the boundary. Levi out wide finds Dunkley to Fletcher. Almost inside 50, bounced. Perryman grubs it to Allen and another grubber. Lots of grubbers. But straight to Fletcher. Coleman gets it out. Bailey again to Levi Ashcroft. To Lincoln McCarthy. He's been welcome back. He got that injury for a while. He was out. And McStay just gets a free out of nowhere. What is happening? Lipinski. Little chip. Spoiled somehow by Bruce. A little chip up and finds Allen. Out wide. Oh, what a good mark. Logan Morris had 2 guys on him and still plucks the mark. Very nice. So Logan Morris After a great mark, can he finish it off? Double the Pies score. Oh, it's a good kick. He's nailed it. And he is the Danaher Hipwood replacement, I think. Logan Morris. That kid's good. So late news was Nick Dacos is out. And yeah, what was it? Oh, I forgot what it was that he had, but yeah, just a late out for the Pies, unfortunately, as their big one, Nick Dacos. Incredible that he's out. Where is his brother, Josh? He's not doing much yet either. So there's Josh Dacos in the middle, tackling Ashcroft. But it's not 15. Kicks it. Houston gets it out. Quaynor. Oh, what a great mark by Memory. Chips it up to Rowan Steele. So a couple of steals. Rowan Steele and Steele side bottom on the field. Oh, Draper with a great mark. So Bailey and Lohman leading the way for the Lions. McStay also on 26. Gallup, he's down back a lot. Oh. Oh, who's that other guy? Oscar Steen. Yeah, he's the new ruckman for the Pies. That's an interesting one. Could be taking a bit of time off DCAM. And is, yeah. Draper has given away a free to Jamie Elliott. That's not who you want to give a free away to. Jamie Elliott should nail this from like 10 metres out. So Jamie Elliott, easy kick in front, should get it. Does. So Collingwood getting one back. They've been alright, even without Nick Dacos. Yeah, Will Ashcroft creeping up. He's had 6. No marks or tackles yet, though. Just the 1 free 4. Oscar Steen working his way into the game. 4 hitouts already for Oscar Steen. So DCAM yet to register any points. And neither is Long, actually. I thought Long had a tackle before, but maybe not. Oh, it was Wilmot that gave away the last free. Bailey gets a clearance. He's getting some CBAs. Oh, that was good. Fort to Bailey to Allen. Oh, sorry, Fort to McCarthy to Allen. So McCarthy's being that linking kind of play. Guy that's just getting in the middle, getting just on the 50 and a little chip inside. So Oscar Allen from just inside the 50. Oh, he's got it. They're accurate today. No behinds yet. 8 goals, no behinds for the game so far. So a little bit of a shootout. So yeah, Bailey kicking on so far up to 29 for the Lions. Yeah, a few people would have been picking. I had him in a couple of drafts this year and keeper drafts, and he was one of the first ones off the board. Possibly paying off now. Draper gets the clearance. Another one up for the Lions. Ball up. Good tackle by Frampton. Fort straight into the ruck. Darcy versus Darcy. Bailey gets a kick out. He's been busy. That's out to Howes and pushed out of bounds. So Bailey up to 32. Doing all right. Charlie Cameron is struggling on the bench. Oh, Long in the back half. Handball out. Maynard to Allen, who's looking a bit worried. Got it to DeGoey. And Brisbane fight back. Fletcher, Berry, Levi Ashcroft. That's... Oh, what a mark! Oh, Tunstall! What a mark that was. Oh, I thought that was going to be... Who was that? Frampton's mark every day of the week. And then Tunstall just grabbed it over his shoulder. Oh, that was an amazing kick in the end by Levi Ashcroft. And Tunstall going for goal from about 30 out. He's got the first blemish of the day. So 5-1 for the Lions after a brilliant mark. Houston on the kick in. Got McCreary and Schultz still down the bottom for the Pies. And yes, no Nick Dacos. Side bottom on the wing. Gets one to Crisp. I forgot about Crisp. He might be in for a big one if Dacos is out. Out on the full, and Schultz can't get any points. So Coleman kicking in, crossing over. That's a wild kick. Just gets it to Zorko. Oh, dangerous as well. Keeps it spoiling over the top. Well done. That was good awareness by Berry. And Lohman keeps it in and steps. He gets it back to Berry. Oh, that was a nice little 1-2. He's going to have a crack. I think Draper might have touched it. Oh my goodness. Draper totally touched this and stopped it from being a goal, I'll bet you. Oh my goodness. Draper. Stuffing it up. Oh, silly. Why, mate? Going for the glory. That should have been a goal. Draper playing a bit for the Pies here. Houston kick in again. The Howes. The Goey, who might get some midfield time today. He's doing all right. Crisp gets pushed outside by Coleman. And it's all mixed day for the Pies. Crisp is creeping up, and so is Houston on 16 apiece. And yeah, Bailey leading the way for the Lions. 32 already. Membry got stripped by it, but now goes to the Lions. Wilmot gets it up to Fort. Good kick. It's a wild one. Just makes it work to Berry. Oof, gives it back to Wilmot. There's Draper. Great kick to Tunstall again. So Tunstall playing forward and he's conked a couple already. Just hasn't. See if he can be a bit more accurate here. Charlie's back on the field, so that's good. He's back. Tunstall pushes it right again, so 2 behinds for him. Josh Dacos now on the kick in. Nice. Expecting a big game from him, to be honest. Big kick wide. Big spoil out of bounds. So, a little bit slow going for the Pies. Not really doing too much. Getting some tricky goals, but nothing textbook just yet. Brisbane, a little bit more, level-headed, but also a little bit off target the last few minutes. Pies chaining some handballs. Jacos gets a kick up, and it's a good one to Membry. Membry, not quite. Wilmot to Berry, who kicks wildly down the line. Oscar Allen tackled by Josh Dacos. Josh Dacos holding the ball, actually. It was too casual. It was a little hug. He got him holding the ball. So Josh Dacos starting to pop. Oh, and McStay takes another great mark. That was a great contested mark by McStay. He's showing up. Ned Long off with the blood rule. Oh, bleeding from the eye. Ned Long dripping. It's a very casual tackle in the end, I feel. Like no urgency by Allen. So McStay, who used to play for Brisbane, and he's shanked it. Pulls it left. Not a good kick, and Brisbane lets him know. Zorko kicking in. There's Zorko. He's a little bit busy. He's up to 21 with that. Up to Coleman, who's also been pretty good. He's going to get up to 29 now with a mark and a kick. Draper again. Wilmot gets a handball down the line. And McCarthy gets taken out of bounds. So Josh Dacos getting up a bit now. I got 18 for Jacos. Houston 19. And McStay should be going up a bit more here. He should be up to 33. Yeah, there he goes. So Darcy Cameron gets the free. Draper gets it again. Pushed him in the back. Gives it straight to Josh Dacos. Yeah, big news. Can't believe Nick is out for the game. There he is. He was on the plane. He came on up. He tried to get on the field, but he couldn't get there in the end. Brisbane free for Neil, who hasn't done a whole lot yet. He's on 10, but yeah, they're passing it around a bit, the Lions. Not 15 to Ashcroft, back to Neil. Inside to Zorko. He gets the kick out. Morris to Levi, who's instantly tackled by Josh. Good pass to Neil, though. Rayner chips a nice, easy one back to Neil. So Neil junking it up there. I think he got like 4 or 5 disposals there, Lockie Neal. He's about to pop. He's probably going to go up to 20 after that, I'd say, or especially if he kicks this. Neil, oh, he's got it. Oh, no. Just hit the post. I thought he'd got that. That was coming back and then just next to the post, I think. Houston kicking in. Down the wing. Good mark by Draper. Good old Drapes. He's doing all right. He's got a couple of frees against, though, I think. Or one at least. Goes to ground. Morris, little chip, it goes nowhere. Rayner's tackled by 3 Magpies. And yeah, there goes Neil up to 25 after that play. So bump straight up. Someone's taken high. It's to the Lions. It should be a kick at goal. So Allen has a free in front of goal. Who's taken high. So where's Allen? He seemed like I've seen him a bit so far. He's up to 20 with that free, and if he kicks this, he'll get up to 29. So Oscar Allen, can he get some kind of form going? That's a good kick. That's a good kick. Takes the Lions up to 40 before quarter time. Goodness me. And a few Lions charging up the board there. That'll take Oscar Allen up to 29 with Kitty Coleman and Kai Lohman. And yeah, Zach Bailey on the top there with 32. Neil exploding in the last couple of minutes. Got about 5 disposals in 2 seconds before. Zorko doing what Zorko does down back. Draper has been pretty alright to start off as well. So Draper getting in the middle, and I don't know, it looked like he crossed the line there, but Neil smothers it and takes the clearance. And a great mark by Howe. Ooh. Good chip to DeGoey. It's now wide to Steele. And a Schultz on the buzzer. Schultz gets a little one at the end there, but Lions well and truly in front at quarter time, and they're sharing it around at the top there. Got Zach Bailey, 32, Oscar Allen, Kitty Coleman, and Kai Lohman on 29. Lockie Neal exploding a bit at the end there, up to 28. And Zorko a little bit as well. I think he's going to pop up a bit just before the end here as well. Draper doing all right. Ashcroft as well. Slowed down a little bit in the second half of the first quarter, but he's had 8 disposals, so clean, but no tackles, no marks. So a little bit more from him with that. Yeah, got my volume just stuffing up there. That was weird. Yeah, no, not a bad quarter by the Lions, and yeah, the Pies have been a little bit hindered by the loss of Nick Dacos just before the start of play. Couldn't get up from a calf injury. McStay's the top of them though, 33 for him. DeGoey, Howe, and Houston, and Josh Dacos into the 20s as well. So a few big names at the top there. Howe actually doing all right. Rowan Steele is the next one for the Pies, who's been pipped to be all right from the Pies faithful, but hopefully he's in for a breakout game since there's no Nick Dacos. Pies a little bit slow in that first quarter, but got a few points on the board at least. Just don't know if they can quite sync it together without Nick Dacos. We'll have to wait and see. So we'll wait and see how the rest of the game plays out right after this break. Alrighty, guys, back for the second quarter. Lions versus the Pies, and the commentators chatting about Nick Dacos on the screen, who couldn't get up over a calf complaint. Loman and the boys keep Pies to under 50. Jesus. Not looking good for the Pies after that first quarter, is it? Kyle Loman tearing them up in the first minute. And Pies could be in trouble. It's still early. Still early though. Quarter time. Plenty left in this, but yeah, it's a weird feeling without Nick Dacos. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. It really feels like no Nick Dacos, no pies. Because I don't know who's running through the midfield. Like they got a lot of names, and a lot of them are no names or old names. Oh, that was a fantastic hit out by was that the new ruckman Oscar Steen? Oh, Levi to Will, not 15. Oh, Kitty Zorko getting a couple over to Ashcroft of the Will variety. He started strong. Straight to Logan Morris. Good stuff. Now, welcome back, Gemma. Thanks for hanging out. Up the Lions. It's going well so far. It could get ugly without a Nick Dacos. Logan Morris, how good is he? Well, that wasn't great, but I know he's better than that. Did well to get the mark at least. And Houston on the kick in. And DeGoey getting busy. Maynard gets it wide to Crisp. Bumbling ball to Ned Long, who finally gets a kick inside 50. Lions have it. Oh, it's bumbling. Charlie's down back. What the heck? Spoiled. Yeah, he's doesn't know how to kick it out of defense. What was that? Why was Charlie Cameron buzzing as last man in defense? Darcy Cameron. To Long, who gets tackled by Coleman. Not holding the ball, though. Fort gets the kick. Oh, not quite a mark to Morris. And that could be last disposal. It is. Ooh, goes to Crisp. That last disposal rule is getting some guys brain farting out there, just not remembering it and then getting the toe on it. Oh, it's a good mark by Coleman, sorry. Kick strange back to Leicester. That's a wayward kick by Leicester. Way out of bounds. Lions fans stuffing around with the ball. Fair play, fair play. Oh, it's like 10 guys in a pack there. And, oh, Morris just fumbling around a little bit. Will Ashcroft wobbles a kick out to Levi. That's a good kick back to Logan Morris. So a couple of young Lions getting busy. Logan Morris is getting pretty busy too, actually. Where's he? It's going to be up to 32 now, at least for Morris. Coleman up to 41. Lots of chipping happening in the back half. Bruce. Cult hero. Oh, what a kick. Oh, McCarthy. Open. So open. Into the pocket. Spoiled out of bounds. But a little bit of junk there for the Lions. A little bit of junk down back. And yeah, Logan Morris up to 34. He's been getting busy. Will Ashcroft, 11 disposals. Nothing else apart from a free, though. Just getting disposals. Imagine if he could tackle. Oh, it was Lohman pleading with the umpire that it was deliberate, and it was in the end. Oh, that was stupid. And there's Maynard. Of course, Maynard's pleading. Oh, Maynard's going to get beaten up after this. Oh, he's got it. Lohman just squeezes it through. Third for him. Oh, no. What? Oh, everyone thought he made it. And even the score came up at the bottom. Lohman. Goal. But it missed. Dunkley, good contested ball. Revealed to Bailey. Not a great kick, though. Perryman to Lipinski. DeGoey handballing hurriedly forward. Sullivan getting tackled by Zorko. So the Pies struggling out of the back half. Yeah, Kyle Lohman was jumping around like crazy. Just a lot of handballs, fast hands, and no one can really take control. Allen to Cameron. Wonky kick in to Lincoln McCarthy. Oh my God, how did he get that kick away? What a brilliant kick. Absolutely brilliant kick there by Cameron. How did he get that off? That was a brilliant kick. McCarthy's got a goal. And there it is. The Lions get their first of the quarter. So that kick in from Cameron was just amazing. I can't believe he got that off with so much power. So Kitty Coleman leading the way, 41. Zach Bailey doing well, 35. Lohman should have had 3, but missed it. But then McCarthy got one back. Oscar Allen on 32 as well. Collingwood free kick, Oscar Steen. Brisbane free kick again. So umpires getting involved in the game a bit here. Wilmot out to Bruce. Oh, out wide, out of bounds. So a little bit of a slow quarter so far, just the one goal. A little bit of junk from the Lions, but yeah, slow going. Everyone's passing it around a bit. DeGoey now leading the way for the Pies, though, on 35. He's had 9 disposals. And that almost a 10th, almost a tackle, but couldn't stick any of it. Bailey gives it to Bruce. So Bruce is getting busy. Maynard with a shank of a kick out wide. Crisp does well to pick it up, but does not do well to kick it. That's a great little hand pass. Bailey is working some magic right now. Or is a free here? Holding free. 50 as well against Draper. Was it? Oh, Oscar Allen. Oh, Frampton on Allen. So, oh, Allen's going to get a dead shot in front and an easy goal. So 53 up for the Lions. And they are getting away with it now. It's not a good feeling right now for the Pies, I'd imagine. No Nick Dacos really feels like no core at the moment. So Lions on fire. Lots of Lions in the 30s now. And most of them above 20. Dunkley not doing too well though. He's down there on 20. Who's down the bottom, I guess? Jared Berry, 13. Not great. Fort, 15. Getting the ruck taken out from Draper, who's getting away with one again there. Side bottom, up to Rowan Steele. He gets a little chip in, not quite to Jamie Elliott. Long gets it back to Steele, and a great goal, actually. Wonderful goal there by Steele. So Rowan Steele gets that one started and then finished it as well. So it was Steele to Steele, and then a little wayward kick got made right by Elliott and Long, and then, yeah, back to Steele and a lovely outside of the boot finish. So Rowan Steele up to 31 for the Pies. Houston 33, DeGoey 35. There's Steele side bottom, giving it straight back to the Lions. Levi to Rayner. So Bailey going for goal, pulls it left. Bailey is having a heck of a game right now. Bailey should be on more. Allen's got 3 goals. Goodness me. So Howe with the kick in. Bit of a wobbly one. Easy. Oh, I thought Bruce was going to take that. Allen inside 50. Hard for Lions. Dunkley takes it back. Gives it to an under pressure Ashcroft. Crisp. Gets it to Rowan Steele, who now has is that DeGoey? McCreary, sorry. So many tats on the Pies. And now to Elliott. Lobby ball. Oh, 2 Lions collided. Rowan Steele keeps it in. McStay. Lockie Sullivan gets a little cheeky one. Oh, that was a dirty goal, but they got it done. Oh, and Dunkley has been knocked on his ass. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Don't tell me Dunkley's down. Get back up, Dunks. Come on. There's a scrappy goal there by the Pies, but it worked out. Oh, so Dunkley seems like he's still out there. That's good. Dunkley seems alright. Back in the middle, waiting to... Oh, couldn't quite stop that one. Pies get it out. And Kitty gets knocked on his ass, and it's going to go back to Brisbane. It was almost a perfect play for the Pies, but Kitty gets the free. It'll chip wide. Gets to Gallop. Gallop back in defence. Touched off the boot. Neil takes it down, but he's tackled by DeGoey. So Berry to Neil. Fletcher to Berry. Up the wing, still just out of bounds. Draper couldn't keep it. So it's going slow. It's going pretty slow right now, I feel. Like, Lions are on top. It's a lot of goals, but fantasy-wise, the scores aren't quite popping off. Got Coleman and Allen up the top on 45, I guess. Bailey, 41. DeGoey getting pretty busy for the Pies. There's another one. All right, maybe I just can't recognise McCreary that he's got short hair now. Yeah, Collingwood not doing too badly, getting a couple of cheeky goals, but nothing textbook from how they played so far. And McRae is fuming on the sideline. Darcy versus Darcy. So DeGoey doesn't take it with him. Bailey takes it though. Daniil, who passes it wide. McCreary picks it up, gives it to Long. And it's a Brisbane free again. Zach Bailey was taken high by a Pies player. DeGoey, of course. Yes, DeGoey giving away some frees. Back to Fletcher. So Brisbane get it back into Coleman, who's going to get up to 50 with that mark and kick. Short one to Levi, I think. Levi getting busy now. Up to 34. Oh, takes a step and runs it. Big inside 50. As picked off by Darcy Cameron. So Josh Dacos takes it. Doesn't know what to do. Kicks it in the end. Great kick in the end to Elliott. Into DeGoey. Back to Josh. No, Perryman. Spoiled by Gallop and McStay. Doesn't go over the boundary line. Coleman takes it away. Fletcher inside 50. Oh, what a mark by Rayner. And he's finished it. No. Misses the post. Just hits the post, sorry. Misses the goal. Oh, I feel like maybe he should have just taken that and had a set shot. That was a great pickup by Kitty. Houston kicking in. Frampton tries to keep it going and does. Gets it to Elliott, who's got Rowan and Steele on the side. Goes inside. O'Sullivan gives it to Crisp, who's got a nice easy kick. No! McStay drops it. It goes for a behind. So there we go. Kitty Coleman up to 53 now. Fletcher kicks in. It's Ashcroft. Will Ashcroft. Draper gets the mark. It's a lot of boundary riding in this game so far. A lot of edged plays and trying to keep it in. McCreary tries to get it in, but Wilmot plucks it away. Kicks it up and almost finds Rayner. Can't keep it in. Maynard's got him. They're tussling out wide. Ford kicks it off the deck. Still in. Bailey inside. Chris plucks it off. That was definitely 15. That's all right. Oh, that's not a good kick. Oh, just out of bounds. Perryman. Yeah, I tell you, Bailey is having a good game. Zach Bailey. That's not a good kick by Coleman. So very slow quarter points wise here for both teams, I feel. McStay in the ruck. Oh no, Cameron, sorry. Will Ashcroft gets it back. Can he pull something out? No! No! What? What kind of goal was that? Out of nowhere. On the left. Oh, incredible goal there by Washcroft. That was a freakish goal. Freakish goal. He's going to be going for goal of the year again. So he gets that kick away, and then he gets it back here straight away, and freakish little bullet of a kick. So Ashcroft's going to go up to 49 now. There he goes. So Will Ashcroft popping off. Oh, and he loved it too. Oh, he's got some leg tattoos going on there, Ashcroft. A couple of high thigh ones. Ned Long off the deck. Inside 50 to absolutely no one. Joyce gets a freebie. And it's a good kick, but spoiled by Allen. Into Long. To Schultz, who doesn't know what to do. And he stuffs it. Wilmot hounding. Handballs it up. Bailey. Bruce Revel. Nope, doesn't tackle Schultz. Gets it to Long. Oh, that looked pretty high, but maybe not. It's just a tackle on Allen by Neil. Oh, I think it slipped a little bit high there. Yeah, should have been a free. DeGoey getting tackled by Neil. Dunkley is on the bench for a while. He's on 24. Dear me. Zorko, good kick. Finds Neil. Levi, back to Neil. Draper, plucking an easy one there. And it's getting to be a bit of a blowout. If this one goes through, it's going to be more than double the points. That was a great pluck in the end there. Draper is like a foot taller than Jeremy Howe. Oh, that is one of the worst kicks you will ever see. Absolute mongrel of a kick there by Draper. Oh dear. So Neil surging. He's up to 55. And Josh Dacos kicking in after that terrible kick by Draper. Schultz. Good kick in the end to Membry. Inside. Maynard marks. Slow going here for the Pies. Little chip up to Josh Dankos. Getting a bit of junk now. +9 in the last minute. Spoiled by the Lions to Levi. Zorko fumbles it out of bounds though. Oof. That was a basic skill error. Just like Draper's kicking, it's just a basic skill error. So Will Ashcroft getting past the 50 mark now. 4 Lions past 50. And still 4 minutes left in the second. Side bottom to Quaynor. Little bullet kick out wide. Finds Rowan Steele. Inside, not 15 though. Josh Dacos gets a kick and it's not a good one. Good spoil by Joyce. So we've got just under 4 minutes left. We've got 4 Lions over the 50 mark and a couple of Pies into the 40s, but otherwise it's been slow going for the Pies in this quarter. Getting beaten by almost 200 fantasy points. And another free to Brisbane. It's to Draper. Ashcroft up to 52 from 15 disposals. Draper, very strange kick. Joyce has to pick it up. Levi kicks it wide. Ooh, Leicester couldn't take it. Allen to McCreary. Is that disposal? No, just a throw in. So a few lines going well. Draper takes it out. Zorko, Bailey. Ashcroft again. Oh, Lohman looks like he's okay maybe. Back to Ashcroft. Will Ashcroft getting busy. Touched and it's gone out of bounds. So Ashcroft getting even busier now. He's going to go to the top with that last bit. It's going to get up to 58 with those last couple of kicks. So would the Pies be closer if Nick Dacos is playing? Probably. Would they be winning? Maybe. Josh Dacos getting busy at the end of the half. Membry does well to pick it up. Steele with him. Berry hounding. That's a ball up. Fort to Neil, easy as you like. What is happening there? Fletcher out to Dunkley. Nice to see Dunkley doing something. Little chip out to Tunstall. Commentators saying Tunstall looks like Roger Federer, apparently. One of them questioning that statement. So Draper takes it out of the ruck, gets smothered. Josh Dacos handballs to wide to no one. Someone's got to pick it up. Dodgy stuff, but they get away with it, the Pies. Side bottom gets absolutely clobbered by Kitty Coleman, and he's down. Oh, I don't think Steel side bottom can take tackles like that anymore. Levi. No. Oh. It's the post. And still side bottom is down. He took a big hit there by Kitty Coleman. Right into the ribs. Fair tackle, but that's going to do a lot to that old body of steel side bottoms. Oh, that's a big tackle. He is in pain. A lot of pain. So definitely winded. We'll see if he can move. So Kitty Coleman getting a big tackle there and a kick, I think, to get up to 63. Will Ashcroft 61. Lockie Neal 57. Zach Bailey 52. With a minute 20 left and Steel side bottom struggling to get off the field. Josh Dacos kick in. Gets it to Houston with a mark. Out wide. Allen takes a good mark. Steele's side bottom is on his back on the sidelines. Oh, good play on there by Collingwood. Long, going for a long kick a goal. He pushes it wide. He needed a goal there because he's struggling. He's up to 27 with that kick. Yeah, I think he's going down to the room, still side bottom before half time. Wilmot kicks it in. Finds Fletcher. So a few Lions surging at the end here. A little bit of junk to finish off. Zorko across to Joyce. A good kick up to Leicester, who finds Berry. 15 seconds left. Can they get another one? Tunstall. Can he go inside? Needs to get it inside. 50. No, 10 seconds left. Think no one's seen the time on the clock. I think that's going to be it. So a bit of a slow end there. But a few Lions dominating. And Kitty Coleman at the top of the list there with 63. I'll wait for these last points to come in from that bit of junk at the end by the Lions. But Lions, you'd think should have been up maybe a bit more. They got some good shots away and gave away a couple to Collingwood. So still a 29-point lead for the Lions. But yeah, Kitty Coleman there leading the way, 63. Will Ashcroft, 61 with his 18 disposal first half. Lockie Neal winding the clock back a bit as well, 57. Zach Bailey was a little bit slower in that quarter, but he's up to 52. Fletcher with a bit of junk at the end there. And Draper doing pretty well, actually getting in the middle for the Lions in the centre bounces, all the throw-ins. It's all been Draper at the butt ends of the field, I feel. He's just shanked a couple of kicks and given away a couple of frees, but he's been very, very good. So is Oscar Allen as well, up to 45, with Levi Ashcroft and Dane Zorko, 43. For the Pies, you've got Josh Dacos taking all the kick-ins. I think he's had a fantastic kick-to-handball ratio. Hasn't had too many marks or tackles, but yeah, just getting the kicks. So plenty of accumulating for Josh Dacos, zipping around like always. Dan Houston also getting a couple of marks in 12 disposals, 46 for him. DeGoey seems like one of the most prominent midfielders with Nick Dacos out. He's got 10 disposals, 42. Rowan Steele on the wings been good. So's Crisp. And yeah, a few midfielders, a few Pies just gone missing though, I think. I saw a little bit of Ned Long at the end there. That was nice. But otherwise, yeah, no Nick Dacos, no Pendlebury. What does the Pies midfield look like without those two? And now side bottoms off as well with that potential rib injury at the end. So Struggle Street in the middle for the Pies. Struggling to get some clearances. To go again has probably been their best midfielder. And Josh Dacos has been good in the back half with Houston. But otherwise, yeah, a bit slow going for the Pies. Yeah, Nick Dacos being out. Huge blow. Huge blow. Anyway, not a bad first half. It's all one-way traffic, I feel, for the Lions. And yeah, it could be a few tons on the cards for the Lions. And we'll see. Maybe we'll see a bit of junking Josh Dacos in the second half too. We'll stick around. We'll be back for that in a few minutes. Alrighty, guys, back for the second half of Brisbane versus Collingwood Magpies. And oh, hey, William in the chat, he captained Dunkley at halftime, and yeah, that's not paying off just yet. So hopefully Dunkley can get like 10 tackles in the second half. We'll see. But yeah, not looking too great for him. Still side bottom, waiting to see what's happening with him. He looks like he's still good to go, so he might still be getting out there. I think he got that big hit from Kitty Coleman just before the half. Oh, looks like Will Ashcroft went up a little bit at halftime as well. He's been given a tackle, I think. So up to 65 for Will Ashcroft. And yeah, Kitty Coleman, 63. Neil, 57. Bailey, 52. Ashcroft straight away with a handball to Dunkley on the kick. Lohman, Berry, Fletcher. Oh, Ashcroft gets away back to Fletcher, who's going to get tackled, and that's going to be holding the ball. Oh, unlucky for Fletcher, but good tackle there. McStay, one of the best for the Pies in the first quarter, but went missing a bit in the second. Reville. Bruce has been good today. Bruce Reville, where's he? Okay, still down on 26. Thought he was better than that. Passing it around a bit today. The Lions, and Bruce gets it back again. That's a great kick. Is that Logan Morris, who's possibly the best full forward for Brisbane now? So Will Ashcroft starting with a bang. Bruce Reville starting with a bang. So Logan Morris to get the Lions going, pushes it left. Oh, Brisbane, they've evened up their scoring. So it's 9 goals, 9 behinds. For 18 scoring shots to Collingwood's 8. 30-point difference. Seems like it should be bigger. Draper kicks it straight back inside 50. Oh, Rayner's dropped it. Perryman. Houston tackling. Ball goes out. Pile up there, and it's a ball up. Oh, it's a Brisbane free. Lohman comes away with it. What happened there? It was Ed Allen who dragged it back in and was given holding the ball. So Lohman's kicking from 30, 35 out. That's a wobbler, but it's done enough. Oh, it's a good kick in the end there by Lohman. He's got his third. So Pies starting a bit sloppy. A huge pile on there to get holding the ball. So Brisbane leading by 36. 6-goal lead. They've had like 11 more scoring shots, so there should be more. Neil with a fly kick. Houston, crisp, Quaynor. And misses McCreery. Fletcher bounces back to Dunkley. Zorko kicks it. What's happening with this ball today? Lots of wobbly kicks. Houston from Quaynor. And Allen chips a decent percentage kick in the end. But are the two pies good enough? Couple of pies to help out O'Sullivan with a terrible kick out wide. The Lions get it back. Ashcroft up to 69. And a 50 for the Lions. Zorko may have fallen over a bit there. Got his knee stuck in the dirt. He's a little bit ginger. Houston starting strong in this second half, up to 57. 15 disposals. Bruce. Inside. So Will Ashcroft, who's going to get up to 75 with a mark and a kick straight back to Bruce. He's got Neil on the wides. No, going inside 50. Big one. Allen's got it. Easy. Can see that from a mile away. So Draper and Allen going for that, and Allen takes it away. So Ashcroft's going to jump up a bit here. He's going to get up to 75. It was another play started by Will Ashcroft. And yeah, Oscar Allen coming good. He used to be a half-decent forward at the Eagles. He was the captain. And he's absolutely shanked it. And bringing that West Coast Eagles vibe to that kick. Houston, another kick out. Kick in. But Kitty Coleman's there. Up to 69. And Collingwood get it back. It's Houston again. So Houston up into the 60s. Straight to Dunkley with an intercept mark. +6 inside 50 for him. Pops out the back and it's out of bounds. So Ashcroft up to 75. Coleman going to get up to 69 in a second. Allen 52. And yeah, Houston on the pies. Big start for him. He's up to 60. Allen with a hit out. Houston again, handball. And Howes gets bumped out of bounds by Lohman. Oh, a bit of a biff. Bit of a biff. Didn't appreciate that. And he gets a free kick. Just a bit too rough. Pushing, shouldering people into the advertisement banners is a bit much, I think. Shouldering otherwise is okay, but don't let them hit the banner. Oh. Oh, no, Membry couldn't take it. Good spoil. Schultz bombs it in. Lots of Lions. Kitty Coleman kicks. And Allen takes a beautiful mark. Allen is getting around the ground now. He's doing a lot. And a great kick out to Will Ashcroft, I think. Is it? No. Is that Logan Morris again? Yeah, Logan getting back. Both got baby faces. McCreary dodging his own teammate. It's like 4 pies huddled together. Perryman doesn't know what to do. Inside to Josh Dacos, who will get up to 50 with that. Schultz to ground, Fort over his shoulder to Zorko. Lester, good handball out to Joyce. And Cameron speeding away, gets the handball out. Bruce trying to get there, gets slid off it. Maynard to Quaynor. And in to Josh Dacos for another mark. And he'll get the inside 50. Goes to ground. Pops out to Schultz, who turns around and gets a little kick, and it works. Schultz coming alive, finally. He's getting up there, actually. He's up to into the 40s now with that. After barely anything in the first quarter. Lockie Schultz doing something. And yeah, Charlie Cameron just did too much and put Bruce under pressure, and the Pies took it away. So good play by the Pies. Josh Dacos getting closer to 60 now. Crisp up to 50 now. And yeah, Schultz into the 40s. So a couple of Pies doing all right. Got Houston up to 66. 18 disposals. Steel side bottom back on. Levi gets the clearance to Neil, who doesn't know what to do. Oh, big hits. Josh Dacos mongrels one forward. Elliott, Wilmot, Bruce for the good tackle. Ned Long gets hit high, walking around him though, gives it to Josh Dacos with a wide kick. Perryman just slapping it around. Lipinski's there. Tunstall, well done to Berry. Just out of bounds, I think. Ooh. So we got a game. I think we got a game here. Is that 31 in it? Pies staying in it, I feel, just because the Brisbane cannot kick straight. The 12 set shots to Brisbane, only one for Collingwood. Oh, go Bailey. No, who gets it? Logan Morris. Oh, from 50. What a kick. Logan Morris. Beautiful kick from 50. That was amazing. What a pickup. Came back and just wheeled around and booted it from 50. Beautiful kick. Oh, that hurts for the Pies. But yeah, Logan Morris, goodness me, I reckon. How's he going? Yeah, he's into the 50s now with his second goal. He's turned around, lined it, and nailed it. Thought it was going to be Bailey's, but no, well done by Morris. So Logan Morris up to 58. So Bailey getting in the middle. Zach Bailey getting CBAs. Logan Morris again, shimmying, thinks he can do everything. Oh, I thought that might have been ball there. Josh Dacos to Crisp. Back to the Lions. Lincoln McCarthy chip. And out of bounds. Dunkley couldn't get there. Dunkley has not had a tackle today, which is very unlike him. 16 disposals though. A lot of handballs. Oh, Levi Ashcroft out the back. And Maynard takes a nice mark. Gives it back to Oscar Steen, who gives it to side bottom. Back to Maynard and Quaynor. So Josh Dacos surging now. He's even with Houston on 66 apiece, 18 disposals each. Ashcroft 75 on the bench at the moment. Oh, beautiful mark there by Gallup. Ty Gallop. Back to Joyce and back to Coleman. So Coleman junking down back. He's going to take him up to 78. To Berry into Levi Ashcroft. Little chip to Fletcher. He goes very wide. And now Wilmot with a mark and a kick. Big kick inside 50. Goes to ground. Berry. Perryman gets it. High tackle. That's going to be Brisbane's free kick. There's a high tackle from Perryman. So free against for Perryman. Not a good kick. Pies get it back. Oh, that's a free against Draper. That could be fighting words, but Cameron gets the free. Kicks it inside to Ned Long, who palms it off to Maynard. Pies are scrambling forward. Hayes inside and finds DeGoey. So Pies with a decent play there and an inside 50. They get to mark. Finally. Get a set shot. Yeah, Kitty Coleman leading the way on 78. It's been leading it out of the back half, getting a few marks. And yeah, 5 tackles as well. DeGoey. Ooh, he's got it. Just gets it inside, and DeGoey is going to get up into the 50s now, closer to 60. So Bailey giving away a free there. So Pies get one back to 31 points. DeGoey charging up to 59. Will Ashcroft to Rayner, back to Ashcroft. So +5 for Will, but kicks it straight to Houston. Who's going to get up into the 70s. McCreary. And McStay gets a great he's absolutely scrambled the kick. What was that? Oh, what was he thinking? What was that, McStay? That was an absolute brain fart. Took a fantastic intercept. Oh, fantastic contested mark. And then just grubbered it forward. Bruce. Can't believe that. McStay absolutely scrambling one for no reason. Fletcher. Oh no. Ashcroft just walks away. Up to 82 with that handball. 24 disposals. Steen takes a mark. Good mark there by Fletcher. Fletcher's having a good quarter. Up to 66 with that mark and kick. Crosses it back to Coleman, who drops the mark, just gets the 3. Yeah. Gets it wide to Berry, who's been pretty quiet today. He's getting up now, though. Dunkley getting a mark. 17 disposals for him. Oh, Draper and Allen there, but Pies get it back. Josh Dacos up to McCreary, who's speeding away. Inside 50, good kick too to Membry. Probably the best play of the day for the Pies, I'd say that one. Good, fast, zippy running carry out of the back half. And McCreary, good kick. So we got a game. We got a game here, especially if he kicks this. Tim Membry to bring the Pies back to a 25-point deficit. And he's got it. 25 points. 25 points in it. And a couple of Lions dominating. Got 82 for Will Ashcroft already. Kitty Coleman up to 81. That was a fantastic kick by McCreary. It's a 25-point deficit now. Draper versus Steen. Draper gets it down. Josh Dacos, no, to Zorko. Neil, Rayner. Goes to ground. So the Pies' defense has been good. They've been spoiling well because they got Draper and Allen to deal with. Josh Dacos chips up to Steen. They're going quick now. Allen up to DeGoey. And he might have a crack here. From 60. Thinks he's still got the legs. Does DeGoey have the legs from here? Big kick. It's gone very wide. It's not going to get the distance either. Down the ground though. Ned Long gets a handball out. Wayward handballs by the Pies. Goes to ground. Bailey's got his eye on it. Ball goes to ground. And it's a ball up. A couple of Pies in the 70s. Houston and Dacos. Zorko. Been very quiet today. Had him as a captain for the week. Thought he'd be having a big day out down back, but he's been quiet. To Neil, Zorko, Bailey. Bailey up to 63. Long inside to Maynard, but Ashcroft takes it away. And that's a great kick. Finds Logan Morris. Oh, that's going to be a combination we're going to enjoy for a few years. Great mark there by Logan Morris in the end. Will Ashcroft just picked the Pies pocket. So Logan Morris going for goal number 3. Ooh, a little bit left. And evens up the goal to behind ratio. Houston to Perryman. Mark. Kick. Draper. Huge hands. He's so big. Gives it off to Wilmot inside, but doesn't pay off. Pies get it away. O'Sullivan out wide. There's Ashcroft. Oh, what a great tackle by Levi. Didn't get holding the ball, but Fletcher gets it away. Side bottom to Quaynor, to Houston. Crisp gets through a line. Not. Oh, God. Didn't think it was a good kick, but it was. Collingwood on the rebound. Lipinski has missed to the left. Ooh. Ooh. So Wilmot. Old chip back. Joyce. Fletcher to Levi Ashcroft. Chain of mark kicks. Good bit of junk. Goes to out of bounds. So, yeah, some decent scores popping up now. Got Houston surging up to 76. Got some form back. Yeah, Josh Dacos 71. Coleman again to Levi. To Fletcher. And now Tunstall. No, Bailey, sorry. Zorko sitting there. Oh, and a great kick to Logan Morris again. Oh, Logan Morris is good. Logan Morris is good. He is a good player. He is a already AFL ready full forward as soon as he came into the league. So Will Ashcroft, 25 disposals, 85 fantasy points. Can Logan Morris? Oh, hits the post. So he's got a few behinds to his name. 2-3 now for Morris. Inverts the goal to behind ratio. Houston, another kick in. Lions get it back. It's Bailey, who's going to go for goal. No, just can't get it. And it bounces through for a behind, though. So a little consolation prize for the Lions there. A little bit of worry I'm sensing from the crowd, from that murmur of the crowd at three-quarter time. It's just a little bit nerve-wracking. A couple of nerves creeping in for the Lions there as the Pies brought it back a bit in the third quarter. And yeah, we did see Ashcroft and Coleman and Fletcher, Morris, and the other Ashcroft do very well in that quarter. Goodness, they're all up to 70s. Neil up to 71. Bailey 69, and probably a little bit more. He's up to 73 there. So a bunch of 70s there for the Lions, and just the two for the Pies. Got Houston on 79 and Josh Dacos 71. It's been tough for the Pies, but they had a decent second start to the second half. Yeah, a couple of good goal there by DeGoey, and yeah, one there by McStay. Schultz has been alright in that quarter, but yeah, just went missing in that first half, I think. Who's not doing the best for the Lions? I've got to say Dunkley hasn't laid a tackle all day, so yet to crack the 50 mark. Hoping he can have a big last quarter, especially if you got the captain on him, William. Otherwise, it's been pretty good by most of the Lions, though. Most of them are above 50. And yeah, Oscar Allen doing pretty well. Sam Draper plucking some marks, getting in the middle. So got a few ruck options there, the Lions, and looks like their Premiership ruckman Darcy Fort doesn't look like he's needed too much. So, and yeah, Charlie Cameron down the bottom there as well. So, yeah, interesting scores. Couple of wayward ones for the Pies today, but we'll see how the fourth quarter pans out. It should be, yeah, I think it's going to be intense. I think it's going to be a closer game than we think, but we'll find out soon in the fourth quarter. Hopefully, see some tons popping up as well. See you soon. Alrighty, final quarter coming up, and we've got a little bit of a closer one on the cards here. With the Pies getting a little bit further back in that one, a few more goals, won the third quarter, and a few Collingwood players got up the ladder a bit fantasy-wise as well. Houston had a great one. Josh Dacos, that was Maynard and DeGoey also getting amongst it in that last quarter as well. Crisp has been a bit busy. Yeah, so a few Pies getting up the ladder there, but gotta say it's all Brisbane on the other side there. 85 for Will Ashcroft, Kitty Coleman 83, Fletcher up to 75. He was getting a bit of junk. 8 marks for him. Logan Morris could have kicked more. Could have been closer to 90 if he'd kicked a couple more. He got a couple of behinds in that last quarter after, yeah, clunking some good marks though. Levi Ashcroft has been busy as well. He's just been getting some sneaky disposals and a couple of sneaky marks on the wing and in defence, I feel. Zach Bailey, very busy at half forward. And Neil, yeah, Neil's been pretty good as well, actually getting back, getting some tackles, getting in the middle, back to some old form there. And Zorko did pick it up a bit. He was down in the 30s to start that half, and it got back up to 65 at the end of that one. So a little bit better, but I was expecting a big score from Zorko today. A couple of wayward ones for the Lions. They would, yeah, as I said before the break, Dunkley has not laid a tackle yet, which is a bit concerning. He's had 17 disposals for 46 fantasy points. So a lot of handballs in there. One free against as well, sadly. So Dunkley would love to see some tackles from him in the final quarter here. Yeah, and Berry maybe he's on 52, so not the worst, but yeah, coming off a big week last week, maybe was expecting a bit more. Anyway, we'll see how we go. Nick Dacos-less Pies, see if they can get something out of this last quarter. Fort, Ashcroft gets it down. Neil, and Logan Morris. Always got a good pair of hands. Good pair of hands for Logan Morris. Just seems, yeah, he's going to be a future Coleman winner, I reckon. He's going to be right up there. I can't believe he's only 20 or 21. So Logan Morris surging up the ladder here for the Lions. And he's got it. So Logan Morris going up to 90, I think, with that one. That's his third goal and 8th mark. And yeah, Ashcroft up to 91 as well with 27 disposals. Yeah, I can't believe Logan Morris, how quickly he has just exploded on the scene for a full forward. Guy that can just clunk marks naturally, kick straight. Yeah, he's going up to 90 with that last goal as well. So 3-3 for him. Up to 90 there, just behind Will Ashcroft. So a couple of young Lions popping off. Got Fletcher there and Levi not far off either. The young Lions doing it, but here's an old Lion now, Lockie Neal, wandering away, kicking inside 50. And a good mark for Bailey. Zach Bailey takes a good mark. So Dunkley won't get anything for that, but he did clear that ball away from the centre bounce to Dunkley, essentially. But to Neal, sorry. But yeah, Dunkley just doing the team effort stuff. You know, he's a good team player. Oh, and Zach Bailey nails it. So hot start for the Lions. Some cold pies to start off. Cold old pies. Houston up to 82 though for the Pies. A little bit silver lining. Yeah, it's seemed too easy there for the Lions. A couple of quick goals to start the last quarter. That last one just seemed like no one was watching Zach Bailey. From a very wayward kick from the centre bounce. It's still just easy mark in the end. So Lions up by 39. Fort gets it down. Neal gets it out to Will Ashcroft. And Fort gets a kick wide. So Fort's getting in the middle a bit. Perryman kicks it straight to Lockie Neal. Oh, a free there. I think there was a shove beforehand and the Pies come away. Oof. So Howe kicks wide to Maynard. He goes even wider. And free against Coleman. So a couple of Lions giving away some frees here. Rayner gave one away and then, yeah, Coleman just gave away another. Got Bailey and Morris surging for the Lions. Fort out to Berry. Not a great kick though. Back to the Pies. Maynard to Josh Dacos, who's going to get done holding the ball by Dunkley. So Dunkley is first tackle of the day, holding the ball. Good stuff, Dunkley. Oh, he was hunting that. He looked angry. Kicks it inside to Will Ashcroft. Leicester. Zorka, a little bit of junk. Rayner. Oh, what a mark this time. No free against this time. Rayner gets a nice mark in the end. 17 inside 50 marks for the Lions. I think the Pies have had like less than a handful. To Rayner. Plucking it. Good pluck. Dunkley surged there up to 59. Rayner's pushed it right. So, story of the night for Lions has been accuracy, I think. They would have been absolute blowouts if they could kick straight. Zorko takes an intercept from the Houston kick-in. Crosses it over to Kitty Coleman, who's going to get up further into the 80s. Chips a little one to Will Ashcroft, who's going to turn up with that. That is 20, that's 30 disposals for him. And he's going to get up to 105 now to start this fourth quarter. So ton up for Will Ashcroft coming in. Josh Dacos fumbles one. It gets out wide to the Pies still. Crisp. Oh, good mark there by Darcy Cameron, who has been very quiet today with Oscar Steen in the lineup. Oh, a good intercept mark there by Leicester. Oh, it's a fantastic mark. Draper, looks like he got a push in the back. Yep. And Darcy Cameron gives away a free. Just like that. After a good mark before, gives away another free. So Darcy Cameron having a pretty off night tonight against the Brisbane big boys. Quainer spoils out of bounds. So Will Ashcroft, 30 disposals already and 105 on the cards for him. So Will Ashcroft dominating. So Draper hit out to Zach Bailey. Wilmot spoiled to Schultz. Josh Dacos handball. There's wayward one though, out of bounds. Oh boy, so yeah, Houston going alright for the Pies. Maynard up to 74, and Josh Dacos will go up to 72 in just a second. Will Ashcroft up to 105. Logan Morris up to 90 though. He could be on track for a ton as well. Draper to Zorko. And if that goes out of bounds, it'll be last disposal. And it is. Frampton kicks in to Houston for a mark and a kick, getting him up into the 90s. Elliott slapping it forward to Hayes, who slaps it but can't get it anywhere. Coleman. Zorko. Berry. And Lincoln McCarthy is wading forward. Just outside the 50, about 10 metres. Goes straight out to Bruce, who's going to get the rebound shot. Oh, hits the post. So many posters and behinds tonight for the Lions. What is happening? Josh Dacos, another kick in. Kicks it straight up the middle to Crisp. Josh Dacos has a kick again. Lipinski to DeGoey, a little chip, a nice chip in the end. Oh, I don't know if that was a mark. It was a free, I think. Gallup gave a free to McStay. Not sure about that. Not sure if that one felt like much. Front on contact a bit, they're saying. And McStay's got his third. So the Pies get one back. And it's a 35-point lead for the Lions now. Yeah, McStay had not done much since the first quarter, so that's good to see. He might get up into the 40s now. Or up into the 50s, sorry. Marking a kick and a goal. Nice little kick by DeGoey. So a couple of Pies getting up there a bit, but yeah, might just be 1 or 2 tons on the cards for the Pies. Could be a few on the cards for the Lions. Draper running it out, gives it to Bailey. Lohman getting chased down. It's taken high. Yep, McCreary gets him high, and Lohman gets a free at goal. Draper getting in the midst of a bit of a biff. Just kind of landed on him afterwards, didn't he? Just kind of WWE stuff. He kind of fell on top of him with the elbow. So Lohman, Kai Lohman has been quiet since the first couple of minutes. He's got 3 goals. But yeah, just been popping up every now and then in this game. Oh, and that looks good. Oh, he's nailed it. Goal number 4 for Kai Lohman. And the lead goes back to 41 for the Lions. And yeah, Will Ashcroft, as we've said, he's up to a ton already. 105 for Will, 30 disposals, 4 marks, a tackle, and a goal. A beautiful goal for Will Ashcroft. That was an incredible goal. Logan Morris up to 90. And yeah, Zach Bailey having a great game. He's had a bit of CBA time, gotten forward as well. Up to 89. Kitty Coleman 88. Zorko 86. Neil getting a bit busy up to 81. Yeah, good scores on the cards for the Lions tonight. Long out of the middle to no one though. Fletcher, that was an awful disposal. Terrible kick back to Long. Sullivan. And McStay's plucked another. So McStay winding the clock back a bit. Could be goal number 4 for McStay here. And goal number 4 for McStay, and he'll bring it back again. Still plenty of work to do for the Pies, but yeah, 11 minutes to do it. 35-point lead for the Lions. Yeah, McStay coming alive in the first quarter and the last quarter. 4 goals for him. He's up to 61. Fletcher moving up 78, but giving it away there. Well, that's a free against Fort. Doesn't know the new rules. Oscar Steen gives it to Josh Dacos. Leicester kicks, boots it out. Dunkley's there. He's just slapping it forward. Can you get a disposal, please, Dunkley? Thank you. Little chip forward to Bailey. Inside, he's got Fort. He gives it off to Cameron. Handballs him to himself. Then a strange kick inside. Lohman out wide to Bruce. He's got a little bit of time. Goes back on his right. And goes inside to Fletcher. It's play on. It was touched. And Ned Long gets a tackle. So it's play on because it was touched off the boot. Will Ashcroft kicks it straight into a Lions teammate. Oh, Bailey somehow gets it from Morris. Oh, was such a quick play. Morris just taps it down to Bailey, and Bailey gets a goal. Going to get up to the high 90s. That was so quick. So Will Ashcroft spoiled down. Logan Morris just kind of tipped this forward with a toe poke to Bailey, and easy goal. So Bailey getting up there. I think he's almost about to ton up, is he? Should be a Logan Morris kick there as well. So Bailey having a cracking game today. Yep, there he goes. Just tons up. 104. And Logan Morris with that assist. Closing in on a ton himself. Oscar Steen down to Josh Dacos, who gets caught holding the ball by Fort. Interesting. Didn't expect that. Oh, Morris to Neil, who Quaynor taps it through for a behind. So Quaynor to Maynard. Not a good kick. Berry. Leicester. Big fist out. Long gets a weird handball. Fort to Neil. Neil to Berry. Back to Neil. He's going backwards. Gives it to Leicester. Up to Zorko, not 15, to Will Ashcroft, who gets a kick. And a mark to Fletcher, and a kick to Bruce. Bruce Revel. He's got some sweet dreads there, does Bruce. So yeah, Ashcroft and Bailey doing pretty well. 108 apiece. I think Will go up a bit more in a second. Oh, that's a good kick by Bruce. From the wide angle and a big 50-meter kick. Bruce nails it. What's happening with my earpiece? So Bruce Revel, yeah, having a great game today. Up into the 70s with that one. Will Ashcroft up to the 111. 111 for Will. 32 disposals, 111. And yeah, Zach Bailey just surging at the end here. 108 he's up to. 25 disposals, 7 marks, 2 tackles, a couple of goals to his name too. So Zach Bailey has been phenomenal today. And so is Logan Morris. Could be another goal for him on the cards. He's been just clunking them for fun up front. Berry to Zorko. Lohman drops a mark. Fletcher gives it back to him. Lohman kicks it inside 50. Allen, what a mark. Oh, one hands it down to himself. Incredible mark. This is going for goal number 4. So the Lions taking it away in this last quarter. And it's because of crazy marks like that. Oh my God. One-hander mark down to yourself. He's absolutely buggered the kick though. Pies scrambling out the back. Here's Crisp. Handball's a weird one. Gives it straight back to Bruce. Out to Will Ashcroft. Inside. Oh. And Bruce gets a tackle. So Bruce getting busy. Bruce is going to get up to 76 with that tackle. And we got Zorko surging now. He's getting busy as well. He's up to 95 with a bit of junk in this last quarter. Neil up to 93. Houston, handball. Sullivan, out of bounds. Ooh. So Will Ashcroft and Bailey having cracking games. And a few other lines there into the 90s. Darcy Cameron takes it out of the ruck. Straight to Coleman, who bombs one into the 50. That's a mark by Lincoln McCarthy. Oh, a couple of one-hand tap downs in the end here just to, yeah, clunk in some good hangers. So the Lions, looks like they're going to put a button on it here. Well, there's probably a button on it a few minutes ago at this point. There's been a few goals in this last quarter now. One-way traffic. Pies struggling to get anyone really into the 80s. It's been a tough day. And Lincoln McCarthy sinks that one. So 50, what's that? 56-point leaders now. No, sorry, 54-point leaders now. The Lions, crazy. Big blowout at the end. And I reckon we're going to see a few tons in the last minutes here. Zorko, possibly. I'd love to see Logan Morris conk another mark and take the ton. Even if he kicks it behind from a mark and a kick, that'd be a ton. And yeah, Neil doing pretty well. He's got a few tackles in this last quarter, 24 disposals. And Kitty Coleman into the 90s as well. Morris, handball. Rayner. Back to Dunkley. Lots of handballs. Draper. Booms one. A pack falls to the ground and the ball bobbles out the back. Maynard kicks in to side bum. One of 2 steals out there for the Pies. That's not a good kick. Ooh, it looks like Lohman may have pulled up a bit, Ginger. He's limping a bit. That's not looking good. So Coleman, bit of a junk mark kick to Zorko. And that could be the ton up for Dane Zorko. Junking hard in this last quarter. Kicks it straight to Will Ashcroft, who kicks it straight back to Kitty Coleman. And I think that's going to be another ton up for the Lions. So you got Zorko and Kitty Coleman tunning up with 5 minutes left here. Neil now, also getting busy. That'll take him to 99. Oh, Tunstall can't take it in. Houston, Pies look gassed. Is Rowan Steele trying? Dunkley's chasing him down. Again, Dunkley, just a good team player, but he's not selfish enough. Zorko getting really busy now. Oh, that's not a mark. Lohman seems okay. Will Ashcroft. Back to Fletcher. Charlie Cameron getting one of his 7 kicks, one of his 7 disposals for the day. And Draper can't take a mark. So, there's some busy scores now. We got 4 tons up for the Lions. Will Ashcroft getting up to 119. Zorko 107 there. Coleman cracking at 203. Houston getting a bit busy. He's also closing in on the ton. Another handball for him. Morris also creeping. He's up to 97 as well. Wilmot. Back to Zorko again, who is going crazy. Morris. That will be the Morris ton now. And a good tackle by Dunkley. So Dunkley has been very quiet today. Well, not quiet, 22 disposals, but mostly handballs, not tackling enough. Yeah, just not good numbers. Team play, as always, by Dunkley. So big scores happening here for the Lions. Houston, another handball. Could take him to 99. Howe kicks it up to Elliott. Chips out wide, not 15 to Lipinski. And they are buggering it up now in the defense, the Pies. That's a good kick in the end, out wide to Elliott again. So I got Logan Morris, 103 now. So 5 tons for the Pies. Oh, for the Lions, sorry. Houston gets a kick there, and that should get him to the ton mark as well. So it could be the first ton for the Pies, and probably their only one, to be honest. Neil handball to Berry, who's seen some people wide, finds Lohman. Shifts a little one, finds Charlie Cameron. It's a weird kick inside to Neil. And across finds Dunkley for a mark, who handballs it, of course. Fletcher. And Houston takes it away. He's already tonned up. He's going to get another 2 there. And it gets it back after a free. So 104 at least, or 106 for Houston now. O'Sullivan just misses to the left with a brave attempt. So that'll about do it for the game. We've had a few tons at the end here. Lockie Neal tunning up now, 104. And a quick kick into him too. Has the clock just stopped, or what's happened here? A few more minutes left, I guess. I do like, maybe they turn the clock off with time left. There's just a bit of junk happening now with Will and Levi. Where's Levi? He's down there. He's up to 79. Oh, he's got a bit of junk there. Kick to kick for some Ashcrofts. Don't know when the siren's going to go. The clock has stopped. So let the junk continue. There's lots of junk happening here. Crosses over to Wilmot. Don't know how much time is left. This is exciting. Levi getting busy in these final minutes. He's had 3 mark kicks. We could see a few more tons on the cards here and a bit of junk because Neil's got another mark now. Lots of marks for the Lions. The Pies letting off some frustration. As Frampton gets it. No, oh, there it is. The final siren as the Pies get the ball back. For some huge scores for the Lions. It was one-way traffic. Yeah, almost 600 more fantasy points than the Pies the Lions had in the end. Will Ashcroft absolutely dominating that one. 36 disposals, 6 marks, a tackle, a free for, and a goal. An absolutely perfect game for him in my mind. Didn't do a step wrong, didn't see him miss a beat. Perfect game for Will Ashcroft in my mind. Lockie Neal absolutely surged at the end there. Got a fair bit of junk, up to 119. So did Zorko. Both had huge final quarters, just racking it up. Zach Bailey had a big game where it counted. I thought he was very busy in the middle, getting forward as well, kicking a couple of goals. Kitty Coleman, instrumental in the back half, really kicking and the main distributor from the back half when it counted again, and got a bit of junk at the end there. Logan Morris did well, could have had more, kicked 3-3, ended up on 103. So big game for him with 9 marks. Fletcher almost got to the ton, 94 for him. He had 10 marks in the end for 26 disposals. Had a couple of frees against, so he would have made that ton if he didn't have those 2 frees against. Levi Ashcroft was on, I think, 70 with 2 minutes left in that one, and he managed to get all the way up to 91 with like three or 4 marks in that final couple of minutes. A little bit of junk for him. Same with Lester and Wilmot, getting most of the team over the 75 mark in the end for the Lions. Even Dunkley got up there in the end, got a couple of marks. 23 disposals for him. Surprised to see Draper that low in the end. It felt like he was everywhere in that game, but he did have 4 frees against, so man is clumsy. Overall, just a fantastic all-round game there by the Lions. And yeah, one-way traffic. The Pies, the only ton up for the Pies being Dan Houston, who is on kick-in duties again and getting a bunch of marks down back. Maynard, Crisp, Josh Dacos, all working it out of the back half the best they could today for the Pies. And DeGoey felt like their best contested midfielder today, which, yeah, a bit sad to see. Obviously, no Nick Dacos, so midfield was lacking a bit. Ned Long kicked on a little bit in the end. I was, thinking he would be more involved for the Pies with Nick Dacos out, but that first half was just pretty dismal by him. Came back a bit though, got 22 disposals, 3 tackles. Usually he gets 6 or 7 tackles minimum, so that's a quiet day for him. McStay kicked 4, which is, he was clunking them pretty nicely. And otherwise, a pretty slow day out for the Pies in the end. So tough day for the Pies, big day for the Lions, and big win in the end. Blew it out by, what's that? Let me do some maths. Was that 54 points in the end for the Lions? So big win. No Nick Dacos, but big win for the Lions regardless. Hopefully we'll get Nick Dacos back next week. Hopefully the Lions will get McCluggage back next week. And it could be some different scores for both teams next week. Still would like to see Dunkley doing a bit more. Tackling, only 2 tackles for him. I would have liked a few more from him, defensively minded midfielder. But didn't need to defend too much today, I guess. Anyway, guys, that will do it from me. Thank you for everyone who tuned in today. Be doing a few more of these over the weekend, so please like and subscribe and stay tuned for more. And please play some game day squad. Come hang out, open some packs, try a new way to play fantasy. And come hang out with me tomorrow for some Good Friday footy. Should be fun. See you then.